All right. Hello, MothersEsquire members. I am Claire Parsons, and I am a member of MothersEsquire. Our fearless leader, Michelle Browning-Coughlin, has done recently what all good leaders should do, and that is ask for help. She'd like to get some more videos up on YouTube, and so I told her I would do some. One that I would like to do today is to talk a little bit about loving kindness meditation. Michelle did a video a couple weeks ago and mentioned me in it because she had seen me do a presentation on mindfulness for lawyers that I down here in Kentucky, and I did loving kindness meditation, a guided meditation of that kind for a bunch of lawyers. And I was actually really scared about doing that because I wasn't sure how lawyers would respond to something like loving kindness. They actually seemed to really like it. So I'd like to do that for you today. And it's actually interesting because I was a little inspired to do this today because I saw Michelle speak. She came up to Northern Kentucky and did her presentation on unconscious bias in the legal profession, which is really interesting and well done. One of the things she mentions in that is that our culture devalues care, and specifically the care that women are usually the ones doing, caring in terms of raising children and breastfeeding and cooking dinners and caring for older relatives, that we don't pay for that work even though it's vital to our society. We pay for other forms of work, and requiring us to manage all of that and is some of the problem that we're having with retaining women in the legal profession. I've heard a phrase that I really like, that the most radical act a woman can do is to care for herself. And I think, I tie in my own mind the problems that the legal profession has with wellness to some of the problems we have with diversity. And I think that if we valued care a little bit more, and maybe we're trained to value caring for ourselves a little bit more, I think some of these problems that we have might get better. Now, I think people are working on that. I hope we can go in the right direction. But that's kind of the background for what I want to talk about today. So the meditation I'm going to do is called loving kindness. The traditional word for that is metta, M-E-T-T-A. If you go Google loving kindness meditation or metta meditation, you'll find all kinds of resources explaining it, different styles of it. You'll probably find some free guided meditations. There's a lot of teachers out there that do it. I encourage you to go explore that. I'm going to just demo it today so you can try it, because from my own experience, I read about meditation and mindfulness and I was completely logically convinced, but it took me about 1.5 years to start doing it. When I did, it transformed my life because it got me to pay attention to myself and make better decisions and do things that really fed my soul and helped my practice and my life. So with that in mind, I'd like to do a quick demonstration of a loving kindness meditation specifically for our MothersEsquire members. So if you want to just listen, that's okay. If you want to try it out, that's okay. Whatever you'd like to do. So I'm just going to give you some basic instructions. So when you meditate, it's best to try to sit upright, but not too stiff. In a chair is fine. If you have a cushion, that's great too. If you want to stand, that's okay. Just somewhere where you're stable and feel reasonably comfortable. The first thing I try to do is kind of go sideways back and forth a little bit, go back and forth a little bit, to try to get myself relatively centered. You kind of just land in the center. You can do mudras with your hands, that stuff if you like. I genuinely don't. I just kind of rest my hands on my lap and let them go and try to let them be easy, not tense. So when you start, it's good to just start taking a few deep breaths in. And when you breathe in meditation, it's best if you can work towards a softened belly to let the air in and to try to relax your body. It's good to try to relax your brow area, your jaw. Okay, so let's get started. now that we've got our posture. So with loving kindness, it's a little bit different. It's almost a hybrid between a regular breath practice, mantra, and body scan. So with loving kindness, you kind of focus your energy and attention on the area around your heart. You feel a lot of emotion in your heart and sometimes in your belly too. But you are going to bring to mind different people in your life and wish them well. And you're going to focus in your heart. What you want to do is cultivate the feelings of loving kindness and cultivate comfort with those feelings. Because as you go on, you'll learn that sometimes those emotions can feel a bit overwhelming. But if you start to learn them while you're calm, get comfortable with them while you're calm, it makes things a little bit easier. Now, some people struggle with this, so if it's not something that you love right away, don't beat yourself up about it. Just try it and see what's there. It could be that this isn't the kind for you. Many people do struggle with it, especially Americans. So don't worry about that. Just try to experience it and let it go, and maybe next time, if you try it, it'll be a little easier. So let's sit up straight, try to relax your body, take some breaths in, and start to shift your attention to your breath. Feel one breath in and one breath out. Now let your attention drop down into your heart area. And I want you to call to mind a loved one. Some teachers call this a cherished one. Someone who you really love and who brings out the best in you. Someone who, when you see them walking down the street, your first instinct is to walk faster toward them, open up your arms, and give them a hug. Someone who makes you smile just to think of them. Bring that person to mind and just think about what it is that makes you love them so much. What qualities make your heart open? And then you want to wish them the following phrases. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. Now the point here isn't to make any of those things happen. The point is to wish the person well. So let's try it one more time. With that person in your mind, think, may you be at peace, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe. And whatever feelings are there or not there in your heart area, just let them be. Now let's move to a mentor or a teacher. A mentor is someone who has taught you something in your life or given you a great gift, and someone you're grateful for. Now, you might think of these people a lot of times as powerful because they did so much for you, but think about how even though they are powerful and generous and loved by you, they have struggles of their own. And think about how much good it might do the world and to other people if this powerful, wonderful mentor felt peaceful and happy and safe. Focusing your attention on your heart, offer them the following phrases. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you be safe. And just notice the feelings that are there as you think those phrases to yourself. We are next going to talk about somebody who may be a neutral person, someone you don't really know well. Could be someone who works at your office but you don't really talk to, someone who checks you out at the grocery store. You don't want it to be someone completely random, but someone you can actually put a face to. But other than that, just a more neutral person in your life. You don't like them or dislike them. Bring this person to your mind and think about how, even though you don't know much about this person, that you understand that they must have struggles that you can identify with, that they may be able to do a whole lot of good in the world if they felt safe and happy and peaceful. And wish them the phrases, may you be happy, may you be safe, may you be peaceful, may you be healthy. And finally, we will move to a difficult person. Now, I'm a litigator, so when I started doing this, I didn't go straight for thinking about all my opposing counsel. I maybe was just angrily emailing. I would start with maybe a friend who had done something that confused me or irritated me. Sometimes my husband, he's sometimes my difficult person. Sometimes it's a family member. It's someone in that realm. You want to start small with meditation practice, so don't go for gold right off the bat. Pick someone who maybe mildly irritated you at first. I think you'll see that doing this practice long term, you come to a lot of understanding of those kind of people. Now let's bring up this person, this difficult person, and let's bring them to mind and think about the thing that caused you confusion with this person. And think about the fact that even though they caused this confusion or hurt or upset for you, you can wish them well without condoning their behavior. That even if they caused you harm, you can let go a little bit, enough to wish them well. And if in this process you're struggling with that, just try to notice the struggle and not to judge it. Just notice it there, and notice that maybe the person you picked is maybe a little more difficult than you're ready for, and that's okay. So thinking of this difficult person, we offer the phrases, may you be at peace, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe. And in loving kindness meditation, after we've gone through that process, the normal practice is to open it up to people in your family, people in your company, people in your community, and then ultimately to all beings. So I would like to focus on the members of MothersEsquire and to all professionals who are also caregivers in their life outside of their paid work. And I want you to think about all of those people and think about that if those people felt safe and happy and supported and healthy, what good that would do the world. Think about all those people and offer them the phrases, may you be at peace, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe. And to conclude, let's think about all beings, because if we talk about all the caregivers, it leads us to all the people and probably all the pets and animals and everything. So let's open it up. Let's open it up one more time to all the people who are cared for. And think about the power that those people being healthy, happy, safe, and cared for would have. And we'll open it up to all beings. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be happy. may all beings be safe. And we'll take one final breath in and out. And that's it, Mothers Esquire. I hope you guys all take care of yourself and you take good care of all the people you're caring for. Have a good night.